Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're doing something different, and that is digital art. Now I recently bought the Microsoft Surface laptop, whatever, and I wanted to try it out but didn't have the time, so here we are now and let's get on to the video. So today we're drawing Winter from aespa, if you know. I'm a big K-pop fan, so I surely do. So yeah, enough about that. I started out like I always do, and that is by drawing some simple shapes to create the proportions and to give me an idea of scale and everything else. And as you can see, now we're going on with another sketch on top of that to create a more accurate one and also create all the details, because it's easier for me to do it in color after that. So yeah, in this phase I mostly focus on the face or the more important features of the portrait or body feature or whatever, and then the rest I leave it just simple and plain, just a bit of outline. Now, as you can see, I have no idea what I'm doing. It's basically my first time. I also did my what do you call them? The profile pictures for the channel, and I did manage to get a bit of knowledge of how this works, but as I'm going for a much more realistic approach, I'm completely lost. But it's gonna come together in the end, you'll see. So just be faithful and trust me and wait until the end. I started off this drawing just like I would do it on paper, just by adding a bit of shades in the face, and then focusing more on details, the eyes, eyebrows, and yeah, but this video is gonna be all over the place. I'm jumping from the hair to the hand and yeah, something like that. But look at that. Look at that hair, how splotchy it looks. No, disgusting. I have no idea what I'm doing right here. But as I spent more time doing this drawing, I learned a few tricks. So yeah, now I can see what I was doing wrong. And the first thing I was doing wrong: not enough layers. Why? This is infinite. I could create how many layers I want, but no. I decided, no, I'm gonna stick with one layer for the skin, one for the eyes and whatever. But it complicated things for me. When I could have just created more layers, and yeah, you know the drill probably. But yeah, we always learn something new. So let's see, what stage are we on? Yeah, we did the nose, yeah. Now I started to be like, screw it. And yeah, ready for that. Yeah, so here, for example, I could have done the inside of the mouth on a layer and then the lips on another layer on top. It would have made things easier for me, but no, I chose hard. Yeah, do things hard. I mean, this was already easier than on paper. I mean, I guess I'm not really sure, because I know that I can do some things on paper, and here I struggled a bit, and I figured I could do it faster on the paper, but still here you have to undo, redo features that you don't have on real paper. And in a few seconds probably I'll start to select the mouth and just drag it around. I didn't find, yeah, here, look. It's like, screw it, add more color to that. Yeah, so I was saying about the mouth and also the hand. I'm just, you see here, I'm making it bigger and then smaller and then bigger again. You're gonna see that thing with a hand as well, because when you focus too much on something, I mean, even after you look at your drawing for a bit of time. Oh, hi, Assassin's Creed. Yeah, after you look for a bit of time, you have a feeling that it looks bad and that it's worse than it was before, and it keeps getting worse, but it's basically not really like that. No. Yeah. If you're curious to know how many hours I spent working on this, roughly 20.5 hours. A lot. I know. But it was my first time doing something like this, and I probably would do it faster if I started it again, but I'm not gonna do that, obviously. Yeah, in the editing, I had to sped up this thing 60 times so that it fits in a 20-minute or so video. Jesus, I'm talking too much and my voice is going away. Yeah, here, look at the hand, made it bigger, and soon you'll see I'm gonna make it smaller again, or something like that, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know, I worked on this piece for like a few days, and I don't really remember everything. Yeah, so here I found a better brush for the hair. But yeah, the hair was something. I mean, I did every... Okay, so we're continuing with the ear and the earring. I love doing details like this with little shiny dots, and yeah, that is very satisfying. I don't know why I like details too much. I find things like this on a bigger scale boring sometimes. But yeah, struggles of an artist, I don't know. Do any of you relate to that? And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of this, and make sure to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'd appreciate it very much. So now, yeah, with the hand again. Now it's too wide, and I'm sure I'm gonna make it a bit thinner. But apparently no. We're continuing with the top. I don't know what that is called. It's a shirt or what is. Not sure. Really enjoyed doing this necklace thing. Again, with the details, very satisfying. And I also like to do hair. I don't know why. Hair seems very... Yeah, see? I like doing little strands of hair. I don't know what that is about, but I just enjoy it. Okay. Oh, and one thing, I forgot to tell you that I'm working in Krita. If you know, I think it's a great software and it's free. So yeah, I really enjoyed working in this software. But if you know in Krita, if there's an option to set the opacity so that it works with the pen, so when I press harder it will create a more opaque line, and when I'm not, it's gonna create a more what do you call it, translucent line, if you know what I mean. Is there an option like that? Because I mean, the settings, when I made the settings for the pen, see, I told you with the hand. It's very nice that you can just select things and just shrink them a bit. Yeah, so I was saying, I keep getting distracted. I was saying that when I first opened Krita and I looked over a tutorial on YouTube, I think, for how to set up with my pen and all sorts of that. Yeah, it was very, very stressful because there are a lot of settings and I just didn't have, I know, the motivation to go through all that. So if you know if there's a setting or something like that, please let me know in the comments down below. I love this top. Look at those cute, I'm not sure what they are. Are they like planets with faces or little devils? I know. Very strange but very cute. Yeah, in the sketch you can see that I did the back wrong. It was too low and now I'm going over it, but it's fine. I mean, I've seen videos online with people that have like, I don't know, tens or even hundreds of layers, and I'm here with my 10 or so layers going, you know what, I'm okay. Adding all the details now. Yes, I really enjoy doing this sort of details on the clothing with texturing and all sorts of that. Just like I said, I'm gonna say it again, I love working on details. But I find it boring to do. Yeah. I'm weird. But it's who I am. So now we move on to the jeans. Very tricky, this one was, yeah. I'm not sure if it's pretty accurate to the sketch or anything, but I think it looks pretty fine. I mean, it's pretty accurate, I could say. I mean, yeah. But it was fun in Krita how you can rotate the image, so you can paint like a... I mean, on... I'm not sure if I was doing that on paper, rotating the paper, you know, so that I can reach other areas better. I don't really do that, but I used to do it a lot. But since I mean, when I was recording on paper, forgot that detail there. When I was recording drawings on paper, I couldn't just flip the paper around because it was gonna be annoying and nasty to watch. So I had to keep it in one place, so yeah, this just made things easier. Now I love doing these details on the jeans. Look at the before and after. It's so much better with, and it's just tiny little lines with low opacity, and look how much of a difference that makes. Now adding a bit of contrast. Of course, contrast is probably one of the most important parts in a drawing. At first I used to draw kind of flat drawings, if you might call it that, but now I pay much more attention to details and contrast. because contrast is what makes a drawing pop. So now adding highlights and then also the texturing of the jeans again, and it's gonna look awesome. And we're almost done with this. We finished winter, and then we'll work on the background. I figured if I should leave it blank, but I was like, oh, fuck it, let's do the background too. Because why not torture myself any more than 16 or 17 hours, how long I spent on winter. Yeah, it was a tough one. I think this was the drawing that I spent the most time on ever in my life. And I am I am getting bored. I don't know why. I'm starting off with such a fun vibe, and I just wanna finish it all in very quickly. And then when I get to the end, you know what? Let's leave it for tomorrow. I'll continue it tomorrow. Because I'm getting lazy, I know. I am a lazy person though. But yeah, drawing someone you like is making your motivation go up. So yeah, winter right here sure was my motivation. I mean, look at her. How can you not? Yeah, and as I was saying, in here, I forgot how to speak. That's amazing. Yeah, when I was doing the background, I tried to do it with how do you call them? Manual lines, I don't know. Just free lines, no straight guidelines. I'm not sure how to express that, but you saw it and it looked awful. And then I went over with some straight lines, then going with the details by hand. And I was too lazy to make this all smooth, so I decided that at the end I'm gonna apply a lens filter and it's just gonna smooth out everything. And from time to time I checked on it so that I can see if it was looking okay. And here I messed up layers. I messed up the layers all the time, and even now there are some things that aren't supposed to be there. But that's the part of digital art that I'm not a fan of. Because sometimes with my hand, I would click on other layers and it would switch to those. And it was something. So we finished it now. Here you can see the preview. Let me know if you liked it down below, and let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day. Goodbye.